Guys, I'm looking a little rough out here. I'm outside on my back patio right now. Don't mind the grays. They're going to be gone soon because I got to go back to work. Robert's been out here working on our back patio. We're doing a little bit of remodeling. Not remodeling, just kind of like an uplift on it or whatever. Trying to make it look better. But I'm going to insert some pictures. They came out really good. It's just taking some time, a little bit of patience, and just... I've been doing a little bit of DIY too. I've been trying to be a little bit active today just because I didn't want to be in bed all day by myself and it's lonely. So decided to come out here and be with Robert today. Maybe I'm more in the way than anything else, but he's like shaking his head, yes. But anyways, I've been doing a couple things. My sister-in-law was like getting rid of all of her patio stuff, like decorations and stuff like that. And I was like, I'll take it. I'll kind of refurbish it. So yeah, I've been kind of like spray painting stuff. So you can see everything on my hand. But I'm going to show you our floors right now. Robert has done like an amazing job. Like, it looks great. He might not think so right now at this point just because he's like running into difficulties, but let me show you what I'm looking at. So don't mind that green spot over there. We were trying to decide if we wanted to do it green or we wanted to do it blue. And we went ahead and decided to do the blue. So right now my backyard is kind of a mess just because all of our stuff that usually goes on our porch is kind of everywhere right now, guys. Robert's over in the shed, just getting some stuff. But I did some DIYs and you can kind of see them over there. I'm kind of excited about them. Hold on, we'll wait till Robert passes. There you go. So yeah, those little lanterns, they were like a glass color, and I should have kind of videoed before, but anyways, went ahead and spray painted them like that lime green and some turquoise. I'm doing like a little bit of stuff over there, but I have a table that's gonna go back in that back area right there, kind of in that area. And a couple chairs. I do have a couple tables and chairs that are like right here. Those two that are here, it just looks like a lot of junk right now. But other than that, I mean, Robert replaced our lights. It's just missing a light bulb just because we didn't have enough. But we had lights here, new lights there, new lights there. And this is Robert. Guys, he has to do one by one. It's a lot of work. My husband is a very hard worker. But he's a perfectionist as well, so he's trying to get it looking right. But just wanted to go ahead and bring it along. I should have started. He started earlier today, maybe about 12 o'clock or maybe earlier than that. But he had some technical difficulties and he dropped his camera or his phone into the paint. Babe, so hopefully we have footage of that somewhere. Don't worry, guys, the phone is okay. We are fine. But anyways, let me show you what he has to do. Guys, and that's every single tile, every single piece. He has to do that, so it's taking a little bit of time, but anyways, it's well worth it. It looks beautiful. It looks so different, so I'm kind of excited, kind of happy to see the end result. But anyways, I'm going to get back to helping or trying to help, and we'll bring y'all back later.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. We really hope you enjoy our channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being one, and thank you so much for checking out our videos again. This week I am doing something a little bit different. Since spring is coming up, I wanted to hurry up and start getting our backyard ready. First thing we started with is my patio. I don't know if you can see, went ahead and replaced ceiling fan, lights, painted all my trim. It used to be gray and beige, all the way around. Got lights again. But the main thing what we did here was we actually did the floors. Okay, now this is all hand painted with the stencil, this kind of stencil right here. I actually had a video of me doing the floor, but believe it or not, my phone fell in the paint when I was actually recording. I moved the tripod and it fell off the clamp that holds it on top of the tripod. So I lost all the videos showing me doing it and kind of going through it, but I guess it's a good thing because now that I've done it, I actually have some pointers on it. Like I said, you know, what I used was, since this is a concrete patio, I went ahead and used a concrete paint. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the type of paint I use, bare, but it's Porch and Patio, okay? I used one for a white base coats, for the bottom for the whites, okay? Let it dry. A couple days later, I went ahead and did it in a blue. Now the blue, there is a package that I used. I mixed it in the blue because since we have a swimming pool, we were scared the paint, people were gonna slip on it when it was wet. So we actually put a texture kind of powder in it to give the blue a grippy feel. That way, if it gets wet, hopefully it kind of stops from slipping. All right, guys, this is the additive that I added. As you can see, it says anti-slip. And all you do, basically, you just open your can of paint, pour the powder in it, mix it up real good, and then you just paint it. I mean, that's all there really is to it. I do notice it is a little bit grippier. It's not slick. You know, so I hope it'll work. We won't know yet. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys pointers on what I did. First and foremost, this is a large one. It's like a 14 by 20 template. And like I said, I had a lot of flooring to do. So I'm sure they're all the same. When you buy one of these, it actually comes one in a pack. Technically, you can do it with one. What I found is it's easier to do it with 2 or 3. Now the reason I used 3. Now the only reason I use 3 is because my concrete, I'm sure most concrete, like patios, the concrete's not exactly smooth. So when you use this template right here, it's not going to be exactly completely flat on the floor, and especially the middle part of the design, it's not going to be completely flat. So as you use a roller, some of the paint's going to start bleeding underneath. So the picture's not going to be super clean every single time. So what I learned is, as soon as you see one starting to blotch, I went ahead and rinsed it, and then I let it air dry. And then I'll just grab another one, and I'll start using that one for the next template. And then I found it was easier to use 3 of them. You know, that way, you know, 2 can dry, and I'm using 1, and by the time I'm needing to wash the third one, the first one's pretty much dry again. Lightly dry it with a towel, and I just keep rolling. Oh, one more thing. If you're going to use a template like this for the floor, I learned that using an actual big 9-inch or 12-inch roller doesn't really work, just because for the fact that when you go over the template, like I said, if you roll it over and over, eventually some paint's going to kind of bleed behind it. What I found is these little bitty 3-inch ones right here, these actually work better because you know, you would do one lane and then another one, another one, another one. You would each spot would get a new coating. Let me show you. All right, guys. So this is my template. Okay. So with the 9 or 12-inch roller, you're rolling this way, and then even when you come over here and you roll this side, as you can see, the middle is getting, you know, twice the paint coverage that the sides are getting. I found that actually bleeds out. But if you use a smaller one, you know, and do each side individually, I mean, everything gets one coat. So it to me that worked better. Like I said, you know, I would use a smaller roller. I know some people said high foam or high, I don't know, high roller. I don't know what they call it. But basically, I'm assuming they mean the roller for like a popcorn ceiling. It's just a super, super thick roller. That one, they say a lot of people have used. I can see that happening, but like I said, I use this little 3-inch, and as long as I put one coat all the way through, it kind of seemed like it worked pretty good for me. Also, what I ended up doing to get started, guys, getting started is the hardest part. But what I ended up doing to get started was I actually measured from my doorway all the way to the edge of my concrete. Now this concrete here, it's not super, super straight. It's actually at a slight angle. I measured my pillars to the concrete, so it kind of gives it a little bit of angle. So what I used was I used the brick wall and my door as my guide. And I came out, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say 80 inches. I came out 80 inches and I marked it, and I did 2 or 3 spots. And then I used a 3-foot level, and I just marked it all the way across. And then all I did was use this as a guide. And let's just say, for example, I use this line right here. So that line that I marked on the ground with the ruler, I just bumped it up against this. So once I bumped it up, I did one. I used a clean one as a spacer, painted the next one, used a clean one as a spacer, so forth. So I did every other one in the first line. And then after that, then I went back and then did the middle ones that were spaced out. And then after that, then I did the second row, and then the third row, and so forth. I left all the corners last. One, just because, you know, it's easier just to get all the main parts done. But 2, I actually cut one of the templates to measure the small little portions on the against the wall. So that way, you know, I'm already done with the project anyway. And so cutting them, it just made it easier instead of me having to fold it or get paint on the wall, which I got a little bit of paint on the wall, but that's, you know, it's a little bit of cleanup. But cutting it just made it a lot easier at the end of the project. So that's another tip for you. Now this project, guys, ran me about $100. Okay, like I said, my patio is probably, I don't even know, let's say 10 to 12 feet by probably 25, 30 feet wide. I used 1 can of the Porch paint, ran me about $35 of white, ran me another can of blue, ran me another $35. The anti-slip additive ran me like $6, so I'm like 71 into it right there. And then rollers, you know, a few bucks here and there. So I think overall I'm probably, with the templates. Now, like I said, I bought 3 templates. I got them at a craft store called Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if you guys have one. They're on Amazon. I'm sure Walmart has them. These templates are everywhere. But like I said, they come 1 in a package. I got them at Hobby Lobby. Ended up buying 1, ended up going back and buying 2 more. So each one ran me $13, so that's like another $40 right there. So I'm probably a little bit over $100 into this project. So it's not bad for a patio floor. You know, it's better than doing tile. You know, tile, you'd have to buy the tile, the thin set, the grout, seal it, and everything. Like I said, $110, $120, you know, for this project. Took me, really, it took me 4 days just being lazy and having to let paint dry and coming back, plus rain. Honestly, guys, it probably could have took a day and a half. You know, paint everything white, let it dry, and then start your template, you know, spacing every other one. And then once you get the first line, then everything else kind of lines up and kind of, you know, just falls in line. I mean, it's pretty easy once you get going. Like I said, it's just, you know, having to do it and make sure everything stays in line. And a lot of the templates, they do have these little markings on the bottom corners all around. And you use the little markings to kind of make sure that you stay in line with the template. They work pretty good. Like I said, as long as you keep the little templates clean. Overall, do I recommend these? If you're on a tight budget and you really don't want to spend the money on tile, it is good. Like I said, guys, you know, I mean, overall, you know, as you can see right there, you know, I kind of had some paint bleed through. But like I said, guys, overall, for $110, $120, it's not bad, you know. Like I said, it'll do the job. It looks nice. I mean, I've already got a lot of compliments on it, and we haven't even decorated the patio yet, and we haven't decorated the backyard yet. So I've got a lot of compliments, and like I said, you know, I've kind of walked on it when it was wet. Seems like it does, you know, pretty good from me not slipping. So I'm happy and I'm satisfied with it. Like I said, that's the only thing I would recommend is buy more than one, because they only come 1 in a pack. make sure you buy porch paint. Don't buy exterior paint or interior paint. That's one thing I did learn too. Exterior paint on concrete, after a while, it's going to start bubbling and chipping. It won't last. It'll last you 2-3 years, and then you'll start seeing chips. Buy the porch paint. Okay, like I said, it's a little bit more expensive than the others, but it'll be worth it in the long run, especially if you're doing a design like this. It's going to help you because you're going to have to go back and do all this work again. So buying the porch paint really, really does help. But overall, guys, I'm satisfied with it. Like I said, for the money, it is what it is. But hope you liked it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you got any questions, any suggestions, any comments, anything, guys, you got any ideas for another video, let us know. Like I said, we're here making these videos, and we hope that we can help you guys learn something new. But at the same time, we want to learn something new. And if it's something that I haven't tried, me, I'm doing all kinds of projects around the house. So I'm interested in doing the next project. Like I said, we're already almost done with the backyard. Got the shed built, getting the pool ready, got the patio done, fixing to decorate. So now I'm waiting on my next project, other than my 55 Chevy, which is on another video. But I'm waiting on my next project. So guys, if you have any ideas, any comments, any suggestions, please let us know. If you like this video, let us know. Give us a thumbs up. If you don't, let us know why. Like I said, we're still working on these videos. We're still trying to figure out how to do them. And, we're trying to get better at them every single time. And I really hope we are. And I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. But overall, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really enjoy it. I cannot thank you guys enough. And like I said, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.